It's time for another closer look at a key Kentucky Derby contender. And here's your host, Magic.
Welcome back to RacingNews.com. I'm Magic, and today we're taking a closer look at 2022 Kentucky Derby contender Zandon, representing the Chad Brown barn. And with me to talk about Zandon is Aaron Halterman. And Aaron, Zandon is a horse that goes immediately from a maiden special weight into the 1.8 mile Remsen Stakes, a very difficult ask for any horse. Runs very well in that spot, and then we see him come back and have a creditable third in the Risen Star Stakes. So just 3 starts so far, 2 of them in Greatest Stakes company. What do you make of Zandon so far?
Yeah, it's very interesting. I picked Zandon to win the Remsen, and if you watch the videos we did beforehand of that race, I was like, listen, it's a big ass. This horse is coming out of a 1-turn race, going 1 1/8. He ran really well in that Remsen. I thought he was the best horse in it. A lot of people thought Mo Donegal should have been DQ'd out of that race and Zandon be the winner, and they were separated by like that much. I mean, it was really close. So thought it was good. He comes back, like you said, in the Risen Star. Ran third, very non-threatening third. To me, it was just like, I know he probably needs a race, but I was not overly thrilled with that performance. He's another one. The running style is going to be a problem. If he gets that far behind, gets that kind of trip, it's going to be tough for him. He's probably going to go to the Bluegrass next at 1 1/8. And let's see if he can sit a little closer as they go longer. Let's see if he can kind of, although the Risen Star was 1 1/8 as well, so maybe he can't. But I just think let's sit him a little closer. He doesn't need to be on the lead, but off of it, 3-4 links would be a lot better. It's a race he can win, but to me, I'm at this point, he needs to win that race for me to consider him for the Kentucky Derby. I'm very much on the fence with him anyway. If he doesn't win the Bluegrass, it's like, yeah, maybe he's that long shot that can hit the board. But as far as a winner, he's not for me. But that last prep will tell us a little bit with him.
Well, and you mentioned the Bluegrass Stakes, his next start. Chad Brown almost defeated Essential Quality, the Belmont Stakes and 3-year-old champion from last year, with Highly Motivated. So it's a race that Chad Brown targets with very good horses. Also won in 2018 with a favorite of mine, Good Magic. So Chad Brown knows what he's doing, sending horses. He knows what it takes to win that race. When you look at the breeding for Zandon, he's by sire upstart out of a Creative Cause mare. Nothing that's super flashy, grabbing headlines currently. So maybe the layperson might not understand what the breeding suggests for this horse. Project for me the Kentucky Derby Trail and beyond for him.
Yeah, I don't think the breeding's bad. I think he'll be okay with that. I think it's a pedigree that can go, as long as they really need him to go. I mean, maybe not the Belmont, but I think he can get 1.25 miles. Yeah, project for him. He's just a kind of an odd one, right? Jump from that maiden all the way to these 2 graded stakes. Obviously going to run in another one with the Bluegrass. Obviously, I think he'll at least hit the board and get to the Kentucky Derby. And then what do you kind of do with him? He's Chad's horse, so probably would point to the Belmont after that, would be my guess. He really feels like one to me that we might be like on Travers Day, let's say in August, and he's in it, and it's like he still just won once because he was always in spots where it's like, he ran second, he did good. He ran third, he did good, but he just wasn't quite good enough, And he's a horse that he's too good to go like run him in like say the Iowa Derby where he probably could win. And so we keep running him here because he keeps proving that he's competitive with them, but he just can't get it done. That's what he feels like at this point for me. He kind of got rushed into stakes company, and they should have. I'm not second guessing, but he was good enough to get there. And now it's just like, can he move forward off of that? I'm not sure. I think the Bluegrass is a really big race for him as far as avoiding the fate that I've kind of laid out for him kind of grimly.
Well, and we know Chad Brown, as much as he wants to win a Kentucky Derby, he's going to be smart with the horse and not overcommit too much with him. And if you're the ownership, listen, yeah, you'd love to see him win, but you bought this horse for $170,000. You've already almost earned that back. Hitting the board in these grade 2, grade 1 dirt routes, Aaron, make a lot of cheddar. So not entirely bad if you're that, but for handicappers, it sounds like this is going to be one of those frustrating horses that you keep thinking, okay, next time we've got him. And when you finally give up, that's when he beats you. So
yeah, pretty much. I don't want that for him because, like I said, I do like him. I've already lost money on him once in the Remsen. So, I'm already on that train. And listen, the Bluegrass is the one race where it's like, I don't know who the hell is going to show up. Like a lot of people are saying maybe, but nobody's really committed. he might look pretty good in that bluegrass. TBA. We'll see what happens. We'll see what that field, how that shapes up.
Yeah, otherwise it's just classic Causeway winner of the Sam F. Davis Stakes and Tampa Bay Derby who seems headed there. But if you want to know more about that, head over to racingnews.com. We've got full coverage of the Kentucky Derby and Kentucky Oaks trails, as well as free picks for every race, every track around the country. Hit like if you like the video, hit subscribe if you like it. Tell us below in the comments, what do you think about Zandon? What are his chances moving forward? We'll see you at the track.
This has been a presentation of racingdudes.com, your destination for all things horse racing and sports betting. Whether you want free winners, expert insider picks, up-to-the-minute trackside weather reports, or podcasts and videos for bettors of all skill levels, never make another wager without visiting the Racing Dudes. First,